Grand Raw Rising, kings and queens. Grab your coffee or your tea and enjoy some sacred healing space for all ages and reflections that are welcomed. No matter if you're at work, watching the kiddos at home, or even driving on the road, Rising with Raw is a beautiful sacred space to learn about the chakras as well as receive our collective card reading for the day. Along with this, we will have beautiful guests and members of the tribe come on to share their gifts, their practices, knowledge, and wisdom as we self-empower and become aware of who we are as we go forth by day.
Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian. Walking like an Egyptian.
A rebel who went searching for treasures in his soul, fishing for gold. I found a key to unlock the door to my mind's gate, hidden with some hieroglyphs. Told me about my future and my past, and that I should get. Till I work it and get up off my ass. I'm on the path to move the masses. To spiritual tactics, so masters, you bastards, ready to do classes.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Grand day. On this episode of Rising with Raw, we use the Work Your Light Lightworker Oracle deck, talking about community, gathering the tribe, as well as connecting the dots and looking at the picture of our timeline and how we have gotten to where we are now through our light and darkness. Then we go back to the first of the chakras in our series, the root chakra. And to help assist us with balancing and clearing our root chakra, we call in the beautiful angelic presence of the angel of earth, Archangel Ariel. Along with this, we tie in some wonderful root chakra crystals, such as black tourmaline and obsidian, and with our practice of the day. And after our practice of the day with the crystals and Ariel, we close out with a little bit of body movement and releasing of energy to activate our inner fire at the root chakra with some beautiful dance and uplifting music. Enjoy the episode. Feel free to leave your feedback or anything that you'd like to reflect upon or that you got downloaded during this video. If you are someone that would like to be a guest on Rising with Raw, you may direct message me, Marcus Crystolite, to set up an episode. Ashe. Grand day, everybody. Welcome to this Rising with Ra, and I am your sacred host, Pharaoh of the Space, Marcus, aka Crystal Light. And today on Rising with Ra, we are now cycling to the beginning of the chakras, at least the beginning for this space, and that is going to be at the root chakra. On Monday, we had completed our education on the 12 chakra system by going over the universal Christ chakra, and we connected with the Galactic Federation, and I shared a light language activation. You guys can watch this Rising with Ra episode on the YouTube channel, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness, as well on my Instagram page, Sacred Light 33. It is called Rising with Ra, Universal Christ Chakra, Galactic Federation. And we're in the sky, this energy and this light. Now, as we continue on in this 4th season of Rising with Ra, we're going to be connecting with each chakra of the day with a guide or a spiritual being that complements that chakra. So this will be an opportunity for you to learn about the different guides, the different beings, and different aspects and archetypes that you can connect with to directly help you with the chakra of the day. So today, on this Rising with Ra, to complement our root chakra, we will be connecting with Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel is known as the Lioness of God. And I'll be talking a little more about what she does, what her purpose, and what she divinely serves, and how it can complement you in your root chakra as you balance and maintain the root chakra throughout your everyday life. Along with this, we will also do a practice to call in and connect with Archangel Ariel's energy. But before all this, I will be kicking us off with our traditional collective card reading. And today I will be pulling from this wonderful mini deck that I actually received from a sister at one of the festivals last year. Well, actually this year, that I had went to, and yeah, this oracle deck is called Work the Light. It is a light worker oracle deck, and this will be our oracle of the day here on Rising with Ra. Couple reminders before we begin. Coming up this weekend, on Saturday we have the second Sacred Light meditation space, and it's a free donation space where we will be doing journaling, conscious supportive reflection, as well as a meditation or practice to complement the intention that we choose together as an equal community. There will be 4 choices to choose from as an equal community when we step into the space on Saturday. And the intentions that we can choose for our focus will be inner child healing, cord clearing in relationships, abundance, and fortune, as well as self-awareness, self-love, and self-care. These 4 topics we will all be able to vote from as an equal community. And then that will be our intentional focus of the Sacred Light meditation space. And we will journal regarding that topic in our personal life, reflect together if you wish to reflect, and then we will be doing a meditation or practice to complement that intention. It'll be a 2-hour space from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern this Saturday, and it's free donation based. Just direct message me if you would like the Zoom link, as well as the sacred boundaries. And along with that, the next day on the 5th, this Sunday, I will be starting my first of the 5 Crystal Healing 101 classes. And this is $33 for 1 class. It's $144 for 5. And if you're not able to make the dates for the Zoom calls, there will also be recordings available. So if you're someone that wants to learn about crystal healing, you want to learn about the finer details thoroughly, about crystals, how they work, and how you can utilize them in your everyday life, this is a wonderful space and class for you to really be educated upon the in-depth details of crystals and how you can become more aware, consciously connect with them, and utilize them in your everyday life, whether it's for your home space, at work, on your body, on your being, to help clear your emotions, your mind. There's going to be a lot to learn. And the first one will be coming up on the 5th, this Sunday. And it'll be at 1:11 p.m. Eastern. And that'll take place till about 3 p.m. Direct message me if you're interested in that Crystal Healing 101 class, as it's $33 for 1, $144 for 5. And there will be recordings available if you're not able to make the Zoom dates. And then you will be able to have that recording for however long. Then you can utilize it in your own space to pause, fast forward, rewind, whatever it may be. It'll be available to you. So just let me know if you're interested. You know where to find me at. And that's what I got coming up. Those are the 2 beautiful sacred spaces that I offer coming up this weekend. And I will let you guys know when anything else arises. Grand day, everybody. Welcome in. Good to see you all. And welcome in Queen, Jerry, Energy, Surya. Welcome everybody. Blessed to see you all in this sacred divine space. Alrighty. So now we're going to go ahead and kick us off with this collective card reading of the day. Sacred Light Healing and Wellness is a sacred safe space and container to help bridge and streamline the collective conscious. Along with this, providing spaces and holistic energy healing practices to help uncover our hearts and strengthen each other from within.
Beautiful, brother. Thank you.
So that we may tap in to the awareness of our sacred light within. If you are someone that is looking for sacred space, looking for conscious reflection, conscious guidance, as well as receiving energy in particular practices that are able to help with shedding layers, becoming clear, gaining wisdom from our past experiences, as well as strengthen our relationships and bringing balance and harmony into our everyday well-being. Here at Sacred Light Healing and Wellness, I, Marcus Crystal Light, offer my holistic quantum healing services of Reiki, personal customizable guided meditations, light language activations, crystal healing, soul origin and Akashic meditations, chakra empowerment, intuitive life guidance, and oracle card readings. These services are all available to you today through my holistic energy healing practices. You may contact me, Marcus Crystal Light, on Instagram, Sacred Light 33, Facebook, Crystal Light Robbins, email marcustut23@gmail.com. Contact me today to inquire about a service or to ask any questions on your healing journey. Wholeness, balance, love. Alrighty. Looks like for the second time in this season 4, we have 2 oracle guides coming through instead of 1. Typically I do a 1 card pull, but intuitively 2 came out. Our first card for our collective card reading of the day from the oracle. The Great Gathering. Let me turn this filter off real quick. The Great Gathering. So the Great Gathering, it has on the card, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, and soul tribe. Very nice. It's all coming together, intuitive hits, and soul tribe. Okay. So this first card, the messages I'm hearing is pay attention. Pay attention to the subtle things that are taking place in your life. Pay attention to what type of changes are taking place. Pay attention to where you feel your energy naturally being drawn to, and where you feel your energy naturally being taken back from. There's a very natural process that we intuitively go through with our energy where we can sense and feel if something is coming to a close or a new beginning is arising, or when our manifestations are starting to unfold. There's a lot of hints, there's a lot of clues that we are subliminally given in this human life. And then it's up to us in this human life to decipher the hints and the subliminal codes that we get. Now, there may be a call or a sense of community coming through a lot of us, as well as a sense of service in providing either healing, enlightenment, or fun, whatever it may be that you're passionate about and you feel a call of service to. I'm also hearing, remember to take a moment to reflect upon the steps that have been taking place in your life. To kind of look back in hindsight and see the dots connecting along the way that have led up to now and where you're heading. This is a really big time of community, as well as helping strengthen each other and reflect what it is that's necessary for each other's balance and wholeness. There is a call for sacred spaces. There is a call for collaborative communities. With that being said, remember your balance between community and self. Remember the balance of taking care of your well-being, balancing your being, and then having that external time and enjoying community and connective time. That's our first card, the Great Gathering. Soul Tribe coming in. Meeting reflections of ourselves that are very similar in the things that we either want or need, or our intentions. You may be coming across a lot of people right now that have very, very similar intentions, very similar creations, as well as very similar platforms and ways that they are connecting with the collective consciousness. There's a reason why you're drawing to those people. They may be tribe beyond the physical, but also you guys may have some tools or some wisdom and knowledge to pass along to each other, as you may be at different phases of the similar creations and similar intentions that have been put forth. And this is how we grow together as a unified consciousness, rather than a divided, separate, and competitive consciousness. We help share our wisdom, our tools, any tips that we have regarding our creations and our intentions. As there may be people out there that would like to do what you're doing, but in their own way, of course. So they may come to you looking for advice. They may come looking for some wisdom or some knowledge on how to do something similar to you. And when we're open to this, and we're opening to giving our wisdom, giving our tips and tools, then we spread that love, we spread that light, we spread that magic, and allow what we have been creating experiences with ourselves and others to now spread in a similar fashion to others that we may not reach within our energy field. So then, the one that you're passing your wisdom and knowledge to, they can then reach who they reach in their energy field with similar codes and activations, but in their own authentic way. So just remember that. We're trying to step out of this competitive, divided mindset, especially through service and co-creation when it comes to holding space and providing opportunities for healing, balance, and abundance for others. The more we can unify, the more we will be able to grow together and be able to sharpen each other. So our second card of today's collective card reading is the Ever Unfolding Rose. The Ever Unfolding Rose says, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. That being said, sometimes in this human journey, we go through some tough phases of our shadow and the collective shadow. And with that, we may come across some experiences in our pathway that can be painful, that can be confusing, that can be full of uncertainty of what we're doing or of our own self. These moments, these times, they are times of reflection, times of diving within the layers, they help shake up blockages as well as densities within the being. may we remember the cycle of yin and yang, of light and dark. May we remember why we go into darkness, why we came to this 3D realm to be in these human avatars. May we remember that light and dark is not separate. And may we remember, with darkness, this is where we get to learn. It's where we get to reflect. It's where we get to remember. And yes, it comes with its consequences. It comes with its potential dangers, if you want to call it dangers. But that's the point. Being in this polarity of the 3D realm, the darkness that we face provides us opportunities of growth, as well as deepening our sense of compassion, empathy, and our sense of interconnectedness. How many times have we gone through an experience where we felt like it was never going to end, or it felt very hard? But then, next thing we know, as we move through it, we feel refreshed. We feel revitalized. And we feel like a new being after we move through it. So try to remember this and think about that feeling that you get once you move through something. That fresh aliveness that takes place. And remember that this is a continuous cycle that we go through hundreds and thousands and perhaps millions of times within these lifetimes of experiencing the contrast of light and dark. And through it, we are able to access codes, information. We're also able to help transmute the collective energy grid and help raise the planetary vibration. I'm also hearing to remember the balance between when to go into the matrix, go into the darkness to serve and transmute, and when to stay in the light, to stay in your bubble, and to nurture and self-care. Restoring and regenerating our being in between services, in between our shadow work, is a fine key to helping maintain the being mentally, physically, and emotionally on a stable front as we go through these cycles of nature. And lastly, our mindset. When these dark moments arise, even if you're having negative thoughts or you're confused at first, allow yourself to sit with that. But then try to shift your mind, shift your focus on how you're seeing it. And maybe even ask yourself and ask the universe, What can I learn from this? What from this experience can I take from it to help grow, become more aware, and clear out a part of myself? And remember as well, the more you clear out your vessel, energetically and physically, then the more natural the unfoldment of your life will be for you and with you, as your electromagnetic field will be circulating properly, which then finally tunes you to your intuitive guidance and your psychic abilities to flow through and to guide you and lead you through this human life. If you're also someone that would like to connect with community and start providing, think about what it is that you can provide or serve. And it doesn't have to be a creation. It doesn't have to be a service. It could just be holding space. It could be creating fun and laughter. It could also just be receiving services, receiving education, because that in itself is also empowering and just as helpful as serving and providing. What use is serving and providing if we don't have beings to receive? We all have unique gifts, and we all have ways that we can provide besides just serving. Think about how many communities and groups there are where there are people in it that don't exactly create, or they don't exactly provide healing services or anything like that, but they're there to receive, to be a consistent, open channel, or to manage and organize community stuff. Organizers and managers are just as important as artists and creators as well. Got some Atlas cedarwood. Really good for grounding. All right. So that does it for our collective card reading for today.
Providing a gateway to stepping into one's own power of the mind. Affirmations have brought various observable transformations to the psyche and the whole being. This is an opportunity for you to rewire your brain, and we trust that with your commitment, miraculous things will unfold.
Are you ready to recalibrate your 7 chakras? Join us, Sacred Butterfly, for a 7 chakra affirmation audio set available to you today. beginning at $11 USD. Buy 5 for $55 and receive 2 free. Get your chakra affirmation audios today at schedulista.com/schedule/Kristen Hibbard.
It is safe to be emotionally available and invested in a relationship.
Attachments dissolve as my heart center expands with unconditional love.
What's this? What was that? All right. So with our collective card reading now done, we will go ahead and navigate into our chakra of the day. Our chakra of the day. So our chakra of the day is going to be the base chakra, which is the root chakra. A little bit of knowledge about the root chakra. The root chakra is located at the base of the spine, or the genital area as well. Its resident color is red on the spectrum, and its Hertz frequency is specifically 396. The physical organs of the body that this chakra occupies is the testes, the kidneys, and the spine. This energy center provides the traits of career, finances, movement, and our path. It is the energy center of fight or flight. It is also the energy center for our groundedness and stability, for inner peace and calmness to the being. And then lastly, this is the energy center that stores our traumas of this current physical lifetime. This also includes pain, resentment, anger, and fear. So if any of that is present and has become a cycle within your being that you're struggling with, traumas, pain, resentment, fear, anger, you can do the root chakra clearing and root chakra balancing to help clear out these energies. Now moving on to identifying if there's blockages in the root chakra. These are some ways that it can manifest into your life. It can look like unconsciously going into defense mode, being ignited into fight or flight very quickly, feeling a loss of purpose in your physical human life, which can result into depression, being scattered and disassociated with life, being emotionally unstable, past pains overtake your actions or your ability to flow with life, holding resentment or anger about ourselves or others, trouble with financial abundance and career, weight gain, constipation and pelvic pain, and being exhausted with a lack of vitality. Overactivations in the chakra can look like being lethargic and abrasive, being edgy and jittery, having a lack of patience, or being a workaholic. So that's really what the root chakra looks like and the characteristics of it. Now, moving into some ways to help it maintain and balance. You can use foods and herbs, such as root veggies, like beets, potatoes, carrots, garlic, onion, and radish, beans and nut butters, ashwagandha, cloves, paprika, rosemary, and pepper. These will all help you ground and help you balance your root chakra. Crystals, the wonderful crystal helpers that you may utilize directly for the root chakra. We have onyx, obsidian, jet, hematite, red jasper, garnet, black tourmaline, and carnelian. These are all wonderful root chakra crystals. And today I have on amber, red tiger's eye, and onyx, carnelian, onyx ring with copper, and then today for our practice I'm going to be utilizing black tourmaline and obsidian. So that's our chakra of the day, the root chakra. Now, before we get into our practice to help balance and activate the root chakra, I'm going to briefly touch on a little background about the beautiful guide, an archangel that we will be connecting with during our practice. And that is Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel represents the name the lion or lioness of God. Archangels are interchangeable, male and female. So the root chakra is where we ground ourselves in security and stability. The energies of this chakra can be an anchor for us as we constantly balance spiritual and earthly concerns. To survive in the physical world, we have to navigate real-life issues, finding ways to meet our body's basic needs for shelter and food. When basic needs are not a major concern, we seek stability in our relationships and our careers. Many of our needs are rooted in the bountiful resources available to us from our earth, such as clean water, hardy plants, and trees. Archangel Ariel is the overseer of nature. She watches over the physical universe, including the sun, moon, stars, and planets. She also looks after all the birds, fish, and animals of the earth, and often assists in the survival. She also oversees the trees, plants, rocks, and other wonders of nature. She can also help us to see and work with fairies, and other spirits found in the natural world currently. The Earth's environment is in need of repair and restoration. Ariel's often connected with the energies of Archangel Raphael. It can be as easy as asking for new ways to conserve energy in your home. Ask for her assistance and you will soon find an article online or a friend that will share something that will help you with the information. Archangel Ariel also oversees the underworld, which holds our dark aspects or shadow and the energies of the earth. Because of free will, there's a dark side of the world, and to each of us as individuals, these energies are often called the shadow self. It is important we recognize and work to heal these unhealthy and detrimental parts of ourselves. It is where our negative thoughts and feelings are created. Ariel and Raphael can bring healing energies into our lives that can help us to recognize we are always unconditionally loved and we can co-create harmonious and peaceful lives. Although we may not have the power and money to create damaging industries, we have contributed to them by the choices we make in purchasing food or other items. Some ways that we can help be proactive in healing the Great Mother Earth. It could be through growing our own gardens. It could be participating in peaceful environmental-based gatherings. The possibilities are endless and necessary. Wow. So that's some information and some background about Archangel Ariel, who we are going to be connecting with today to assist us in our root chakra activation. Grand Day Synchronicity. Alright, so as we move into our practice of the day to help balance the root chakra with Archangel Ariel, let's go ahead and take a break for a couple of minutes. So we may use the restroom, grab some water, grab our crystals or sage, and whatever else you like for your at home or wherever you are, Rising with Ra's End space. And as usual, I'll give you guys the reminder. If you are somebody that would like to share the crystals, share the sage, share your altar or anything that you co-create at home or where you are during this Rising with Ra episode and during the practice, you can send in images or videos of your Zen space that you create, and I will add them in to the YouTube episode. for the Rising with Ra Zen Space community share. So you can share your light and authenticity with the collective community, as well as share ideas and connect. So we will be back and we'll do our practice. Archangel Ariel is also a helper for money, career, and finances as well, which also ties in with the root chakra. Alright, so welcome back everybody. It's now time for our root chakra activation with Archangel Ariel. Feel free to go ahead and get comfortable, either sitting or laying down. And if you're sitting, try to have your back straight. Use a pillow, the edge of a bed, whatever you may need. If you're laying down, having your legs straight and not crossed, so we're not blocking the flow of energy in and out of the soles of the feet. And then next, checking in with tension throughout the body, making sure that we are relaxing our shoulders, allowing them to drop, loosening the elbows and arms, then checking in with the jaw, making sure we're not clenching our teeth. And then checking in with our fingers, making sure we're not balling our fists. Now, with your crystal that you chose for the root chakra, go ahead and grab it. And for me, it's going to be this black tourmaline. Go ahead and grab it. If you're sitting, go ahead and lay it right underneath your root. So right underneath the base of your spine, right underneath the genital area. If you're laying down, go ahead and lay it right where the root chakra would be, down at the base of the spine, but in the front, of course. Now what this is going to do is it's going to allow the electromagnetic energy and current of the crystal to start to shift and manipulate the energy center of the chakra at the root, thus receiving the medicine and benefits of that crystal. And if you have another one, go ahead and take the other one, black obsidian. Go ahead and hold that in your right hand. Your right hand is your releasing and giving hand. So when we hold the crystal in the right hand, we are releasing and giving energy into this crystal to help absorb and release any blockages and negative energy. Now we're going to make our way over to the breath. For this practice, we're going to breathe in through the nose, span the stomach, guide the breath down the body, down to the root chakra, and exhale out of the mouth. In through the nose, down to the root, and out of the mouth. Continue to focus on this breath. If you feel any energy arise, continue to breathe through it, as the breath will get you through and help you dissolve it as well. Staying with the breath. As you breathe, you may now let go of expectations or any obligations before this space, after this space. You may let them go. Be present now with the self. You may close your eyes, go inward, and let go of the outside world. Staying with the breath. Katiana kua luriana tuara uatiana kuara iana kua muatia uaratiana uatia uariana kura jujua muati iana korata uarata miana Kuayana nukuayana suruayana ku Umayana kiana to anatiana Uriana ka kuanachiati Urarati kiana kurana Ukuraratiana suaratiana koati Utakiana kuatatiana siachikiana kuana yana shina korakia urarayana kiana tuatia urarayana tia manatiana kuayana ki uriana tikiana kurakiana. Staying with the breath, continuing to breathe through the root chakra. If there is any lingering fears, any stored anger, resentment, trauma, or pain that you would like to bring forward, to acknowledge for release and clearing, you may now do so as specifically and as detailed as you wish. The more detailed, the more deeper the release. This could be an experience, it could be a connection, if you have any fears that have been popping up, any anger, resentment, or pain, you may now bring it forward through the root chakra to be dissolved with Archangel Ariel and with the breath, staying with the breath, continuing to breathe. The affirmation for the root chakra, if you would like to repeat. I affirm that I am allowing myself to let go and clear any anger, resentment, pain, or fears that I have been having within my being. I am allowing it to dissolve as I no longer need to hold on. It is safe for me to let go and to allow myself to love and to be loved. I no longer want to hold on to these energies as they create division and the illusion of separation, as I am one with unconditional love and all that is. I feel myself secure. I feel myself stable. And I feel myself grounding to the love, nurturing, protection, and abundance of Mother Earth and all that she supplies. I trust in my abilities to magnetize abundance, abundance of money, abundance of resources, abundance of opportunities, and abundance of love. They all flow in to my root chakra now to help fill, recalibrate, and balance my root chakra, replacing the fear, anger, pain, and resentment that is dissolving away. Archangel Ariel coming in with the animals of Mother Earth, begin to form around our beings, radiating with unconditional love and nurturing. And all together, Ariel with the animals of Earth begin to spread light and love from their beings into our energy fields, to begin to fill our root chakra, remembering to stay with the breath as we receive. As the root chakra opens up and grounds to the earth, roots like a tree begin to come out of the root chakra. And these roots begin to spread and make its way into the earth, sinking in deeper and deeper, all the way down to the core of the earth. And these roots wrap around the Earth Star chakra at the core to anchor and stabilize the being. And as you breathe, you may feel the groundedness. You may allow your emotions, allow your mind and your body to all ground, to stabilize, become harmonious with our being. With every breath, becoming this, I am. Now Archangel Ariel and the animals of Mother Earth give off beautiful energy. To now fill our auras and energy fields with beautiful grounding, pure energy, as well as protection and guidance. Begins to fill from the bottom all the way up to the top in every inch of our aura. This energy seeps into our physical body, into our mind and emotions, fills into the cells in our pores, our bloodstream, our muscles, tissue, and bones. Clearing away inflammation and any tension throughout the body. Now this red energy forms a shield around our energy field to seal and protect our energy. As we breathe, acknowledging our stability, our groundedness, our calmness. If you have any energies moving through you, anything shifting, allow yourself to sit with it and then move through it, staying with the breath if needed. You may direct it out of the root chakra, through the roots and down into the earth, as it will help recycle and fertilize the earth. And as you breathe, begin to make our way back now with this red energy filling our being and our aura, with our roots rooted to the earth and our root chakra activated. Consciously make your way back to your physical being, back to your physical environment. And when you're ready, open your eyes and moving your body. Namaste. Mhm. If you feel called to sending in
and sharing your Rising with Raw Zen space with the community, and you want to share a little bit of your light and authenticity with the collective, you may send in any images or videos of your Zen space that you create during the Rising with Raw episode in practice, and I will add them in to the episode. Thank you, Marcia Lizamore, Energy Soul Child, for sending in your Rising with Raw Zen space. Ashe.
Now, as we close out today, check in with yourself after this. See if there is anything loose in your emotional field, your mental field, or physical field. And give yourself the attention you need. And tend to it today. Support your being through frequencies, nutrition, nature, conscious awareness of our thoughts and the words that we are using. Remember to hydrate with clean water. And allow yourself to move. Allow yourself to vibe. As we're going to close out with one song and a little bit of dance to help uplift our energy and open up our body with these energies that we are now in. Get up and dance a little bit if you would like. Here we go. Gratitude, gratitude. Good to see it. Good to see it, Lovey. Get up and dance if you ain't dancing. Come on, guys. This is how I feel right now. I feel like the Human Torch, bringing fire to all the pain. Ah, man. That was a beautiful dance session. Thank you all for being a part of that. holding space and flowing if you flow. Thank you for all your comments and feedback. So happy that you're able to connect and really be present with the practice slogan. Alright everybody, so that does it for today on Rising with Ra. I know I'd love to keep it going. I know the energy feels like it's just gotten started, but take this energy and carry it into the rest of your day. Carry it forward into your life path as you move on. Don't just close out this energy that you feel radiating through you, this groundedness that you feel with the earth and all of the beings of earth. Allow yourself to carry it forward into your next moments, as it doesn't stop right here in this live. And just remember as well, you can always tap in and watch the replay here on Instagram, Sacred Light 33, as well as on the YouTube channel later today for the full episode, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness. There you will be able to see the collective card reading for the day earlier in this live, as well as the education of the root chakra, as well as the awareness and connection with Archangel Ariel and her beautiful divine purpose. And then we did a root chakra activation practice with Archangel Ariel. And then we finish off with some body moving and energy shaking, dancing with some music. Wow. If you feel called, you can always put on an Archangel Ariel frequency or a meditation and go back in and connect with her and Mother Earth at any time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for being you. Thank you for being open. Thank you for sharing. Have a blessed and beautiful Wednesday. And just direct message me. If you have any questions about a one-on-one service, the Sacred Light Meditation Space on Zoom Saturday, or my crystal healing class is coming up on the 5th. You know where to find me. Just direct message if you have any questions and you want to be a part of these spaces. And lastly, if you want to share your Zen space that you create during the practice, such as your crystals, your altar, or whatever you use today during Rising with Ra, send in the images or a video and I'll add it into the full YouTube episode. Wholeness, balanced love. I'll see you guys Friday, 11:11 a.m. Eastern, for the sacral.